Philip, in the dollar yen, if you go short at 81.12, yes, you could have your stop the other side of 81.12, but we're going to get. I would expect some noise around that level, but yes, you could do if we traded down through that. You could have your stop the other side of 81.12. Personally, I wouldn't be in love with taking to heavier short in this dollar yen with you know who on the sidelines, it'll be OJ. But we have to go with what the market is showing us. So yeah, fundamentally you're right in saying that. It would be a protective stop. You're going to get some noise there though. Aussie US dollar then. Well, this is pretty straightforward because it just hasn't stopped. But there are a huge amount of US dollar shorts out there, and we know when there are a huge amount of shorts in something, when they want to get out, the reaction can be very, very strong. Now, the Aussie dollar has been trending and trending and trending. The US dollar has been trending and trending and trending, both in opposite directions. If China sneezes, the Australia will get very nervous. I mean, it is the tail that wags the dog. Although it's a bloody great big tail. The Aussies have got themselves infrastructurally set up to accommodate China, basically. And if there's a slight wobble in China, and of course the Aussie dollar has been a significant carry trade, this will come down pretty damn fast. Obviously, we're not going to start predicting anything, but we are at a pretty interesting point. This high stamped in 08, 98.49, you can see, it's a weekly chart, you can see the close of last week was pretty much at that level. This week we are trading above it. That needs to stay. We need to stay above the 98.49. So this is the first time really we have a reference point for the Aussie US dollar, because we've had clean air above the previous highs. Now we're trading, the price action is back. The price action is around this significant level. So here we are on the daily. I mean, it's we're going. It's not really, it's not afraid of that level at the moment. We're trading through it pretty reasonably. So we've had a positive day around this level, but look at these 2 days here. At one point we have traded, see these two great big tails on the dailies? We've traded above only to close below. We've traded well down only to close tucked up above the 98.49. The trade is respecting the level. So this 98.49 then is both a structural long and a structural short. Okay, want to be long above it, short below it. Now that is all we can say on that. On a daily, let's see what it looks like on a 200 tick, and as you can see, here's the 98.49. straight through the middle of the price. And look, the opening range of the US coincides exactly with the 98.49. Okay, and we've gone pretty much nowhere around this point. So we're hugging this significant point, you know, with, you know, a little bit of noise. I know today is quiet. There's not much conviction with the holiday, but you can see how this mark, we push through it there, we come back to it here. There's a bit of noise around here, and further noise in just tucking up against this point, coiling around this belt. So long wise on short term, 98.76. This high here, that's the closest long we want to take. We're above the structure, and it's a short term momentum high, so you can be long at 98.76, and we're going to use the structure as our long stops and our short stops. So the 98.49, we position our stop the other side. If you know how to trade the short-term system, obviously you know what you would do here with the opening range. The short would be the 98.20. This point here, that's your short point, that's your long point, and both of these points, as you can see, are nicely positioned either side of our structure. So that's rather nice. That's pretty tidy, pretty close. We have a stop in the middle of the band in between the short and the long point, and we can trade away by having a fairly low risk, high probability scenario there. But we have to be aware that the Aussie is on a trend up, the US dollar is on a trend down, and so our bias is pretty clear. However, it's going to be interesting to see a resolution around this significant level. Okay, there's the Aussie dollar.